What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of J&D Sports Talk. In this episode, I am going to be giving you a Thursday Night Football reaction to the Philadelphia Eagles getting upsetted by the New York Giants. This was a good and fun game to watch. I am happy that the Giants win. I know I predicted the Eagles just like a lot of people, but this game was really fun, and I'm kind of glad the Giants got the win. I think one of the main things that are holding the Eagles back are their offense if play calls. I think they need to call more RPOs and go back to what Jalen Hurts did well in college and with Kellen Moore. That's what I think they need to do. Um, Jalen Hurts wasn't that great, missed a lot of throws. He had 283, a touchdown, and a pick. Saquon Barkley, they did a good job stopping him. Dallas Goedert led the team in receiving 9 catches, 110, and a touchdown. AJ Brown was productive, but I mean, they moved the ball. They just didn't. They got to score. Like their offense is predictable for the most part, at least if you ask me. Reed Blankenship had 6 tackles. They didn't get any turnovers. Uh, Jordan Davis had a sack. Johnson had a sack. And then for the Giants, Jackson Dart played really, really well. 17 for 25, 195, and a touchdown. Cam Scadaboo, player of the day. 19 carries, 98 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Dart also ran for 58 yards and a touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson led the team in receiving. He stepped up. 6 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown. And I believe this is Lil Jordan Humphrey. He stepped up for the Giants in a big way. 4 catches, 55. And they only had five options here. Tyler Nubin led the team in tackles with 9. And Brian Burns had 2 sacks. Masu had a sack. Burns is having a really good year. He probably leads the league in sacks right now, right? I would guess. He's got 7. I don't know who would lead, but he's doing really good. But this was a good game. We're going to look at the touchdowns in a minute. But here is the box score. Philly got all their points in the first half. Giants were up 20-17 at half, and then they scored 14 in the second half. Here is the first touchdown of the game. It's Jackson Dart, 20-yarder. I want you to watch Zach Bond right here, who was one of the best linebackers in football last year. Jackson Dart, he's going to see him come up, creep up, then he drops back. I think he wanted to go here, but then he's seen that he dropped back, so then he just stepped up, avoids all this pressure, and then he makes Zach Bond miss with a nice juke, and then he just runs it untouched to the end zone. Great job by Jackson Dart there on the scramble and making Zach Bond miss by giving him a bad angle. Here's Wan'Dale Robinson. This is great pocket awareness by Dart. Obviously, he doesn't have a lot of time. Somebody comes across from behind, and there's still more pressure. He misses. He runs out. Perfect time throw right to Wan'Dale. Makes a man miss. That's Magupa for the Eagles. Runs behind his blocks, and he gets in for the touchdown. That was great job by Wan'Dale Robinson and a great job by Jackson Dart, who, like I said, had a really good game. Here's Dallas Goedert for the Eagles. The Eagles are just so weird, bro. Tosses it to him. This is a good play design. Runs it right in for the touchdown. I thought the Giants were going to get him by how many there were back there, but Dallas Goedert made a tough play. This was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen on primetime, bro. The Eagles ran 4 tush pushes in a row. 4. And the second one, which was besides the touchdown, obviously, the most important one, they false started. These 3 right here moved early. And it's just like, see if they move early here. It's just so ridiculous to me how they ran it 4 times in a row. They ran it on 3rd and 1, 4th and inches, 1st and goal, 2nd and goal. Like, really? Nobody wants to see that, bro. It's just ridiculous to me. It was cool at first, but now it's annoying. And the Eagles, that's kind of their identity now, just pushing each other's asses. It's stupid. Here's Cam Scadaboo's 1 of 3. Just enjoy it now. He's the only one that scored the rest of the game. I have a feeling this contact was so unnecessary at the end. Can I get proved wrong? I can. He could just run out that way, but he has to boom, let him know he's there. And he spins the ball, bangs his head off his teammates. Scadaboo, man, he's something. Special player. He's a true old school football player, which is hard to come by nowadays. Runs it right up. Good job stretching the ball right there. It's hard to see from this angle, but he stretched the ball and he got in. It was a touchdown, obviously. Here he is again, Cam Scadaboo up the middle for 1 yard touchdown. Look at him just standing there. He's ready. Just takes the ball. Boom. Runs it right in. He's a great player, man. But this was a good game. Obviously, like I said, I know we are all surprised that the Giants won this game. But there has been a lot of upsets this season, which is good if you ask me. We're gonna take a look at some next gen stats here. Why not? Leading the league in touchdowns is Jared Goff with 12. And then we got Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott, Baker Mayfield, Lamar, and Tua. And then leading the league in interceptions, I'm guessing it's Geno. It's Geno, Jake Browning, right? Damn. He's barely played and he's got 8. Holy shit. Dude. Most passing yards, that's got to be Baker, right? Stafford, wow. 1,500. This is a GOAT, man. How old is he? 38? 37, bro. GOAT. Who's sacked the most? Probably CJ. Cam Ward. I feel bad for him, man. CJ's at 12. We'll look at some other stats here. Let's see. Oh, it's over here. I'm slow. Wait a minute. Oh, it's up here. I apologize. Most rushing yards, Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, Javonte Williams, Travis Etienne, J.K. Dobbins, Karen Williams. Chuba is, or that's Rico. Chuba's right here. It's good that Panthers have 2 backs up here. Most rushing touchdowns, I'd guess that's Taylor. He gets like 3 a game. Yeah, Jalen Hurts is second. Jonathan Taylor. Cam Scadaboo with 5. 20 plus yard runs. Oh, 20 plus mile an hour. Jonathan Taylor, yeah. Derrick Henry. Dude, he's like 260, 252. Running like that, man. It's crazy. Receiving stats. Puka Nacua obviously leads the league in receiving. JSN. Look where my boy Ted is. 16. Let's go. He's just missing a touchdown, man. This is probably Puka. Amon-Ra St. Brown with 6. Goddard has 5. I gotta remember these players for when I do my anytime touchdowns. I know who to pick. And let's look at defense. I gotta see. I guarantee you Brian Burns leads with sacks. Yeah. And Nick Bonito. Wow, no one talks about him, bro. 7 sacks. I haven't heard his name once outside of Denver. Byron Young doing good. Carolina we need some sacks, man. We really do. Interceptions. I'm going to guess it's the Colts. Oh, yeah, it's not a team. Devin Lloyd from Jacksonville. Yeah, that makes sense. He's been having a lot. Team offense. Here we go. Yards per game. The Cowboys. Then the Rams. Touchdowns. Lions, Bills, Cowboys, Colts, Ravens. Passing yards a game. Niners. Okay. Rushing yards per game. It's the Commanders. Look at some team defense now. Yards per game allowed, Atlanta Falcons. Okay, that's good. And the Browns are right there. Carolina's number 12. Cowboys are 32. Come on, Carolina, exploit that, please. Where were we on yards per game? I'm sorry, I didn't see where we were. 21. Where do the Panthers rank overall? Let's see. Young has a 79 rating. I'd like that to get at least in the 90s by the end of the season. T-Mac leads the team. Oh my goodness. We need somebody to step up here. Yeah. Let's see. There's no like rating. But offense, yards per game, 315 allowed, 311. That's not terrible. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe. Check out our other videos, TikTok, Twitch, J&D Sports Talk. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Keep pounding.